Hey y'all, welcome to day 2 of my recap video of my time at Civana Wellness Resort. On day 2, I did a 3-mile hike, which was a beginner's hike. Here you see us going to the bus that they had for us provided by the hotel that took us to the destination. It was an invigorating hike. It was my very first time doing so, and I definitely want to make it a part of something that I do often. So yeah, enjoy the sights, enjoy what my eyes saw, and I'll pop back in later.
Yeah.
So let me tell you a fun fact about this hike. This hike had a peak elevation, I think, of 400 feet. And when I tell you, by the time we got to the top, I felt like I was not going to make it. You hear me? I'm talking about breathing hard, child. But I'm glad I made it. I'm glad I made it, and I'm here to tell y'all the story today.
Yellow leaves back. These leaves are as big as those grow though. And what happens there's not many
Fun
on this
fact
line.
number 2, what our guide is showing us here is a jojoba bush, and this is a jojoba nut. Pretty cool. One of the things I most enjoyed about this hike was the women. The women that were on this hike were super friendly. We stopped and took pictures of one another, making sure everyone got the shot, and it was just a good time. Those of us who were lagging behind, we did check up on one another. Asking if the other was okay. Making sure we had enough water. It was just a good time. It was a good time. Although I did not think I was going to make it when I got to the top, it was a good time. And I literally cannot wait to do it again. Like, I did not know, I think I said it in my other video, how much I would enjoy the desert. And I am a desert girly now. Like, who am I? I'm a new person after this hike. And of course, upon return, I must stop in the mirror and take a mirror selfie, for which I was super sweaty. Don't think I've ever been that sweaty in my entire lifetime. But let's take a moment to be in awe of this lobby. The sofas, the decor, the aesthetics, 10 out of 10. Give the interior decorator a raise. Please. Alrighty, freshly showered, smell good, look better, took a short nap, body hurt, feet hurt, toes hurt. On to my next activity. So before my next activity of the day, I stopped at the market on site. It's called Seed Market. I got a green juice, don't remember the name of it, but they have really healthy options in here. Like, nothing on the resort is an unhealthy food item. So don't expect things full of sugar, sweets, greasy food, none of that. The next class I had was the journal manifestation class, and that was really good. I'm a person who enjoys journaling, so if that's not for you, you may not like it, but for me, I thoroughly enjoyed it. The next activity after that, I had a candle making class. It was called Intention Candle Making, and this again was a first time thing for me. I had never done this before, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. We got to make our own candles, choose our own scents, stones. It was just a good time. It was a good time. I think there was only about 4 or 5 of us in the class, but again, this was something that I thoroughly enjoyed, and I am definitely going to do again. So moving on to later on that evening, I decided that I would go and lay out in the hammock. The night prior, I discovered that there were like 10 hammocks on site, and I decided to go back again. Now, the first night, I was able to sit out there for maybe about a good 40 minutes. The second night, it was a little bit too hot for me, so I think I may have laid in the hammock for about maybe 15-20 minutes. But all in all, I enjoyed that as well. And don't judge me, but that was my very first time laying in a hammock. Do not judge me. So yeah, that was so comfortable, so calming. Just listening to the stillness and quietness of the night, being able to look at the stars in the sky. Again, 10 out of 10 experience on this resort. So after a full day of activities, I sat out on the terrace scrolling on my iPad for a little while, came back, took a nice long hot shower, and it was time to call it a night, y'all. And this is day 3, y'all. I had a late flight. My flight didn't leave until 3:30, so luckily I was able to hang out on the resort until it was time for me to leave. I took full advantage of that by sitting out and journaling, and I had a late breakfast. Can't remember what this dish is called, but it was superb, 10 out of 10. And yeah, that pretty much concludes my 3-day stay there. Well, 2 nights, 3 days, same thing. And I can't wait to go back. Bye.